America's 52 Stories, with life lessons for personal growth.
He came from a family with a proud military tradition. It began with General Artemus Ward, who was the first commander of the Continental Army to engage the British at Boston in 1775. Now it was George's turn to carry on a family tradition. He would demonstrate a trait common to many personalities portrayed in these videos: character. In a previous battle before Gettysburg, a gunshot wound to his left leg resulted in its amputation. A crudely made artificial limb was now a painful companion, and a year and a half later his wound had not healed. Having been granted several leaves of absence from field duty, he nonetheless remained active as a recruiter in his hometown of Worcester, Massachusetts. He was driven to serve his country, even though one surgeon wrote,
"The wound, being still open, is a source of constant irritation in itself, besides acting as a constitutional drain, thus rendering him more liable to disease."
He no longer attempted to heal his wound. Was it because he saw no hope for recovery? Was he resigned to the wound's worst-case scenario, death from infection? With words to his wife, Ward was philosophical.
"We must take things as we find them."
Having accepted his worsening physical condition, he wrote passionately of his purpose.
"I have a deep-seated, earnest determination to wipe out the foul blot of the rebellion."
After riding on horseback for over 100 miles, his arrival at the battlefield was a private victory, a self-affirmation, and a dramatic demonstration of personal triumph over a debilitating physical limitation. He was last seen with a cane in one hand and sword in the other. It was a picture of courage his men would always remember. Because his courage brought him this far, Ward may well have believed he could accomplish larger victories. He did not get the chance to prove it because this determined man of extraordinary fortitude was killed on the second day in a self-enforced walk toward immortality. Character wins. Why do you help someone in need when there is nothing to gain? Why do you reflect on the ideas and opinions of others that disagree with your own? Why do you work hard when others do not? Why do you stand up for what you believe is right when everyone else considers it inconvenient? Why do you make decisions based on principle when decisions based on selfish motives are easier? Why do you take responsibility for your mistakes when you could blame someone else? Why? Because you have character, which is a commitment and dedication to a set of values or standards that do not change, waver, or deteriorate over time, which is why numbers or letters are referred to as characters, because they never change. Character gives you the capacity to sacrifice self-interest for the greater good. When you live by your own convictions, you influence others to trust you, even if they disagree with you. Moreover, you distinguish yourself with integrity, and the common good remains in your protective custody. Character always triumphs over a lack of standards or an absence of values, and like Ward, you are the definition of a role model who will improve and strengthen the lives of family, community, and country. Purpose can overcome physical limitations. To be passionate about something, dedicated totally to a purpose, will make you rise above the ordinary to achieve the extraordinary. Purpose with passion is the ultimate influence. It can overcome physical limitations. At one point in her life, Iraqi veteran Tammy Duckworth could have written Ward's words herself: "Take things as we find them." As an Army helicopter pilot, she received severe wounds while on a combat mission, losing both of her legs and enduring lasting damage to her right arm. She never let her physical condition limit her desire or ability to achieve seemingly unreachable goals. She was elected to represent the state of Illinois in the U.S. Senate in 2017. Voters took her as they found her, passionate and purposeful. Right now, every student has the right to be thinking. What do I do with this information? Let's start by asking these questions, and you can provide your own answer.
Thank you for watching this video. Please help keep these videos free. Either make a tax-deductible donation or get this guidebook.